Up one night, watching Disney XD, when I saw the right box corner, and when I noticed is that it was 4 a.m. and I was watching Disney XD. What I noticed is that on the click on the box, it said a new episode of Gravity Falls was about to come on. I was surprised for episode coming out this early, and confused kind of. So I could spoil it for my brother because he loved Gravity Falls. He loved also Star Wars, supposed to be the Steven Universe regular show. So yeah, I wanted to tell him, but I don't want to spoil anything. So I just want to watch the episode, making sure he is not it's safe for me. So I waited after the episode Wonder Over Yonder episode was on. The Gravity Falls episode came on. The episode started usually weird. The intro was the Gravity Falls logo. It wasn't animated. It was like this green logo, like what a kid would do on a doodle board, and just write it on a sketch screen. I had no idea what all this, but there was nothing like Rhea Alice Hirsch. Then the intro ended, and also it played in reverse, which was kind of saying a lot of times violence. Then the next scene was Dipper. She was and Mabel, and they were completely weirded out. And I was scared. Dipper was with black eyes as well as his sister. They had creepy designs on them. Dipper had a satanic symbolism hat, and he had a red shirt. Mabel had a weird flower sweater. I've never seen her wear on the show. You usually see her wearing the llama sweater, or the music sweater, or that sweater at the episode The Hannah Rocks the Mabel. I've never seen her I've never seen her wearing this sweater before. As well, I've never seen Dipper wearing that too. So, as well, there was also the stuff on the picture. I also saw Stan's face. And what I noticed was covered in blood, as well as Seuss. I could assume, and I got scared, and I really knew that Seuss and Stan were killed by Dipper and Mabel, because their hats were laying right on them. So yeah, then the scene suddenly changed. The scene suddenly changed to Stan's face, which was completely creepy to see. Basically, Dipper asked Stan for some money because he wanted to buy something. Stan said, "No thanks." Then Dipper murdered him for no reason. But then he murdered him? Stan was screaming realistic that I actually got scared. Stan usually screams almost like that, but just not like that on the show. More like, not like, ugh. This was like realistic scream, like a dad was screaming on it. The Dipper and Mabel's parents called, and nobody picked up the phone. The scene was silent. Nobody picked the phone. The phone was broken. Dipper and Mabel's parents were worried, so they went to the shack themselves. That was the only episode I saw Dipper and Mabel's parents were in. I only saw them grabbing and reaching for giving their stuff in the Tourist Trap episode, but that wasn't very nice. Then they enter inside. They saw Dipper and Mabel, and they said, "Are you alright?" Then they completely killed them. They were completely crazy in this episode. Then they were dead. Dipper and Mabel's parents were dead. The next scene changed, which was seen to be Mabel blood curdling, like in the screaming scene when my brother almost woke up. He woke up on the next scene where Wendy was murdered. I had no idea, but it was just scary. Then Dipper wrote something after touching Wendy's blood. He wrote something ironic on the wall. He wrote, "Die?" And then suddenly the screen changed. Then was the most disturbing thing to see a little bit. But I actually want to take a break from the episode. Then I actually noticed something, but the episode's been running twice as long. It usually will run like for 22 minutes, not for for 30 minutes. It's not the same episodes I remember. It was more of a scary episode than usual. I went to the bathroom to throw up. I was feeling better after up-checking, but I heard Dipper suddenly something telling from the TV. He was whispering something to me, and he whispered, "Don't look away." I'm watching you. I looked away, and what I completely saw was me and my sister both bleeding. As the scene actually got creepy, I wanted to go and just unplug the whole... I wanted to unplug the whole TV. I tried to push every button, but no matter how I press hard, the episode will... The TV won't let me shut it off. Even I tried to unplug the whole thing. TV stayed no matter what. No luck. So basically I had to call the police because my parents were out this days. Then they completely researched everything. I told them about the shutting down bathrooms like in the episode. They won't listen to me. So they just soon have a bad nightmare and just laid me. Then they got me to a diner. And what I remembered was the diner in the episode. Everything I seen from the episode was remembering me still. I can still remember the images and everything was happening. Then one of my friends said, I actually wanted to ask my friends, and I called them when I was at the diner, if I was watching the same shit as I was. Jack told me he only saw a Star vs. the Forces of Evil episode of Newberty. I had no idea, but only I asked everyone, and they still said the same answer. It's like I was the only one watching the episode. Then Alskrush came to the diner, and I told him all about the episode, about the blood-curdling scenes, everything. And also, actually, one thing also noticing, what I remembered was copyright Disney XD 2005. Alskrush told me something. Listen here, we made this, don't tell anyone, we made this episode as a joke. One of our actually creators made this thing as a joke because there was like an argument at a skateboard park, so we made this episode based on it a little bit. And we all the episode happens is only that Dipper and Mabel's parents cry because Stan wasn't taking care of them. That's all we did. We didn't draw anything like that. We didn't draw Dipper and Mabel talking or even bleeding. Nothing like that. No TV, nothing. Nothing. Just nothing. I told him still. But he just told me. I'm so sorry. Also, I think that one of my older friends, which has a revenge, called Mike. He didn't got a job on the voice acting on one of the side characters. He wanted to voice Granda, but we didn't give him the role. So then he got revenge and found the VHS and somehow could have edited to broadcast on your Disney XD. I'm just so sorry about creating this episode. I'm just so sorry, Max.